you with a brand new video. And we're talking about, as you can see, my title is to put the peace and calm back into your life. And this is this is something that I realize a lot of people are struggling with. And while you are here, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. But this is, I notice a lot of people are struggling with becoming peaceful, to live a peaceful lifestyle, stay in a peaceful state of mind, remain in a calm state of mind. Why are we in panic mood? Like, a lot of the times we are in panic mood. And I don't really get it. Why would you want to put yourself in a situation like that? Why are you because staying in panic mode is a habit. It's a habit that you have developed and you practice it. It's like being angry. Being angry is a habit. You are in the habit of being angry. So you get angry so many times over a long period of time. Now you have something called anger issues. Panic is pretty much the same. You are always freaking out, whatever. Why would you want to live like that? Why would you even put yourself in a state like that? To be in a state of panic regularly, maybe every day. You are always freaking out about something. Money, your relationships, whatever is going on with you, your job, your businesses. Why are you freaking out? These things should be controlled, maintained, put in the work every single day. Hey, hi, how are you? All right. Hello, JR. So, I am doing well, Dayan. Dayan, or say your name. So, every single day, you get up and you are in panic mood. Okay? And this is just not good for you. And also, it is not good for the people around you as well. Being in panic mood doesn't help you at all. That is just not a good way how to live. And I have talked to people who are very intelligent, and they're talking about this whole panic state here, in a state of panic. Hi, Seiko. Keisha, how are you? You are in a state of constant panic, right? And this is day in, day out. And you notice that when you are in a state of panic, what happened? You are not in control of what you are doing, the things that you are doing. It's like if you are driving your car and you are in panic mode, the chances of you crashes increase. Slowing down sometimes is the best thing you can do. Just slow down a little bit. All right? And we're gonna wanna talk about slowing down and the adversities when they hit you sometimes. And I know we don't appreciate the adversities. Like, we tend to look at them as obstacles and impediments, things that stops us, hold us back, slows us down. And the adversities are some of the best things that ever happened to us. I remember some years ago, and I was thinking, Jessica, how are you? And some years ago, when I was working on some business and all of that stuff, and I realized I was in panic mode, and I was trying to get things done fast, and it wasn't happening fast enough. Panic mode, freaking out every single day. I was like, my mind wasn't at peace, or at peace, and things went bad there. In a lot of ways, things went bad, and that happens. So, grab my stuff, flee to another state, trying to figure out how can I rebuild myself and get back on my feet. None of what I thought about having happened. None of it. So now I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And then when I look back and I saw the period for slowing down, the next move I should make, and I realized that I pretty much want to be in other people's business, join their business and be a part of their business and so forth, and which is cool. But then I look and I realize that the universe wants me to create my own business. Right. So so universe wants me to create my own business. That's what I realized. Because I've been looking back. I tried to get in somebody's business, didn't work. I tried again, didn't work again. I tried again, it didn't work again. And then another time, I almost got into another business again, and it didn't feel right to me at all. So here I am, not knowing what to do, who to turn to, any of that. All I did was just follow my gut feeling, and I start move off of what my intuition was telling me, and I would just do whatever. It doesn't. Sometimes they are not anything big, simple stuff. Go to the gym, go for a run, pick up your cell phone, film this thing here, post it, and so forth. And I would just do those. And over a period of time, I noticed, I would say, especially in the last year and 6 months or so, within that time, the transformation began to happen. And I'm looking back at it. It's during that slowing down period that I became, that I found myself. I become more honest, more true to myself. I become more real, like they would say. I didn't have to hurry and rush and force and try to force anything anymore. None of that was happening. But I have to sit down with the pain because it was a painful period. None of what I thought was going to work out. So here I am trying to rebuild from scratch, fresh, start all over again. I did not want to do that. But I know that there's the universe has a plan for me. So I said I'm just gonna do whatever I have to do and follow it. And I followed through. And now it looks more like this is what I should have been doing a long time ago. Things that is more natural to me. Right? And I started to, so I noticed some patterns, and I start changing those patterns too. the trouble, the problems, the headaches that I that I was dealing with, the problems that was in my life that I endure everything, I find myself letting go off of pretty much everything. And that's what I did. So that way I can clean up my brain space, because I need my brain space to think about things that I want to do, things that are important to me. So free up my brain space. Took a while, but eventually that happened. And then I get, I got to work. Running became a part of my life. I have never been this committed or dedicated to running, or even fitness in general. I go to the gym here and there, I run here and there, but it has never been anything like this. So committed. Today's day 519 days since I've been running. Pure commitment. So running and fitness became a part of my life, and I noticed that I can do these things even when I don't want to, and that's the key right there. You don't have to like doing them, but you do them even when you do not want to, because I felt like fitness is important to me, so I'm gonna do it even when I don't want to. Same thing, getting up, reading the books. I start doing that even when I don't want to, because I found that education is something that I value. The things that you value, you will do them even when you do not want to. I am here to tell you that whatever business idea somebody come up with, if you don't find it valuable, most likely you're not gonna stick with it. It's not aligned. It's not part of your purpose. That's why you feel, the discord that you feel towards those businesses. And that's what happens to me when I was trying to make my way into certain other businesses. I wanted to make it in those businesses, but wasn't gonna happen. And I keep on pushing it until I realized that, you know what? I think I'm trying too hard here. So I just relax, let go off of everything. That was hard. So let go of everything. Now it's time to find my way now. What do I like? What do I want out of life? What are the things that I can get up and do even when I don't want to do them? Because I feel like these things are of value to me. And I look back and I realize that relationship is something that I value. Fitness is something that I value. Education is something that I value. So I start to spend time slowly. I don't have to be in a rush because there was nowhere to rush to. Slowly working on creating good, solid relationships that I have now. Okay? Good relationships with people. Education also. I got back into reading again. But this time, I did it differently this time. Why am I reading? I wouldn't focus so much on what you are reading. Why are you reading? That's what I would ask. If I'm gonna train somebody to read, that's what I would ask them. Why are you reading? To get smart? Eh, I'm not sure if that is a good reason to read, to get smart. Could be. but I'm not sure if that is going to be effective. It might not help you in the way how you would like it to. So, two things I recommend when you are going to read. You are reading for two things. One, you are reading to memorize, and also you are reading to change your subconscious programs, to rewrite your subconscious programs. Those are the two things you read for. And that is what I start doing when I when I change the strategy. So instead of reading all these large books, which I do, but it takes up so much of your time. Doesn't mean I don't want to read them. I want to read them, but it takes up so much of your time to read these massive books. So I said, okay, read to memorize and read to rewrite the subconscious programs. That is a good reason to read. To train my mind, because I understand that my mind needs training so I can get what I want out of life. We are not getting what we want out of life. It's not happening for us. And I came to the conclusion that if you train your mind, it will make life easier. The opportunities and all those things will come to you. All you need to do is take the action to move to the next step. All right? When you get on this journey here of self-improvement, self-development, moving fast is probably one of the worst things you could ever do. And I hear people say this all the time. Speed and move fast. And I have never did anything fast and end up with good results. It just doesn't happen. Anytime I try to move fast, panic sets in, and whatever I'm doing, I just know. Good chance it's not gonna work out because I'm in panic mode. You can't do that and expect to survive. Now, anytime I slow down and begin to build slowly, I notice how effective I am. Even when I'm running, I slow down and I start moving slow. The dream, what's up? So, slow down, move slow, and then you will build up back. It's way more easier that way. And you are working with also, you are working with peace and calm as well. Right? So, slow down, move fast. Live a peaceful lifestyle when you slow down. When you are moving too fast, I'm not sure if you are in a state of peace and calm. You are trying to run here and run there, and I don't believe that's going to benefit most of you. And another thing, too, which I hear these people are talking about, working hard. Oh, you must work really hard. Work 10 times as hard. That might be good for some people. I am not sure if it's good. Hey, Christy, I am not sure if it's good for everybody. So the idea, so the idea of working hard is absolutely crazy to me. Like my friend was saying that, you gotta work hard if you are making this amount of money, blah, blah, blah. You need to work hard to maintain it so that way, if your money doesn't fall below that total, and you start freaking out. Why are you freaking out? Why you have to put yourself in a state where you have to freak out? I am not doing it. Anything I'm doing, if it doesn't involve peace and calm, I am not going to invest my time in it. It's you know it's not aligned with my principles, and therefore I have to release it and let it go. You know what I mean? So slow down. Reduce your speed. I know you want the things that you want them right now. But that's not really how life works. You slow down and build traction. Colorado is good. You slow down and you build traction. And also, there is a warm up period. I don't care what you do. There is always a warm up period. You have to warm up towards whatever you are doing. Right? So these are things that I notice and things that I try to work on for myself. I don't want any numbers I have to hit. I don't like numbers that much. I'm not a big numbers person. Some people like this numbers thing. I don't. I am not trying to I am not trying to I am not trying to be in somebody else's business so they can tell me what number I should shoot for. Not your numbers might be different from my numbers. So that's why I said it's better to work on your own self. Develop yourself. Look at what you like and start working on them slowly. Look for the things that you like, the things that you would like to do, and start working on them slowly. You see all these people getting rich overnight from AI and all that. Hey Judah Badass, how you doing? Good to see you back. All right? But you slow down and you look for at least 3 skills, things that you like. Maybe some hey Judah Badass, I'm good, man. Thank you, appreciate you. Maybe you know well, some things that you are actually that are natural to you because you have some natural skills there and you just need to develop them, work on them. They will make you more attractive. That's one. And these skills might just get you in the door. And don't forget your fitness. Huge, 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 huge. Your fitness is huge. Don't listen to what they're telling you. Oh, I don't need to be in shape. Yes, you do. Yeah. So, yeah. So look for some skills that's natural to you and start working on those skills. Developing those skills. And bring yourself to the marketplace with those skills. Also, get in shape so that way you can look attractive as well. You don't need to get into somebody else's business. Some of these businesses are not bad at all, but everybody wants to recruit you to put you into their business, and that's okay. I have no real issue with it. But too many of you do not see the results that you want to see. I want you to change that for yourself and for the rest of us. Create your own business. Start working on the skills that you need to work on. I spent years trying to be in other people's business. Now I'm looking, I'm like, this is what I want to do with my life. I have other skills that are natural to me that I can use. All I need to do is develop them and perfected them and take them to the marketplace. The dream, good night. All right? Yeah, all these years I spent in panic mode trying to survive into somebody else's business. Trying to build a business. And I'm thinking to myself, why did I even do that? I probably didn't trust myself enough. Or maybe the universe has a different plan for me. Because when I look back and I saw some moves that I made, if I would have made those moves by myself, I would have been perfectly fine. But I made those moves when I thought I didn't have it in me to build my own business. I was afraid for whatever reason. You're gonna have to get past that fear and start doing things that are in alignment with you, things that are of value to you. If it's not in alignment and if it's not part of your value system, you are going to start to resent it. Value. Do you value it? If I ask you how do you spend your day? What did you do? Guarantee you. Okay, the dream. Yeah. When you look at the things that you do not like, it's just you don't value it. And if you start doing things, if you start doing things that you don't like, it's going against your value system, and that is a problem. So look at things that you value. Pay attention. You will get up and do them. You know? Like I said, 3 skills. Just look for 3 skills or 3 things that you like doing. They will come together later on, but just work on them and see if you can bring them together. Or they will come together at the right time on their own. I don't think you even need to put them together. They will naturally come together at some point. Like that girl up there in Hawaii, the Kimmy Werner, spearfisher woman, and she spearfish. She went to culinary school to learn to cook, and she went to school to learn how to draw. Then later on, when she started to spearfish, she go under the water and she saw things under the water, and then she will, start drawing those things as well. Those skills all come together, and then she cooks. So she spearfish, And the fish that she spearfish, she cooked those fish. Watch her channel on YouTube and you'll see. Inspiring, that lady. I saw some skills that were natural to me as well. And some I have to develop. That's exactly what I did. I went to work on them. Makes me way more happier, by the way. Knowing that I'm working on my own stuff. I don't have to listen to anybody. I don't have to hear anybody's numbers. The only number I want to hear is my number. My own production. I don't have to I don't have to feel forced or feel like I'm obligated to anything or anyone. All of that works so perfectly for me. The adversities that happen, all of that stuff works so perfectly. Without all of that, what happened to me, I could not be where I am right now. The universe has a way of putting you into places and situations and circumstances to change you and to make your life better. And that's my experience. Adversity does help you. It can look like it's completely painful in the beginning, but right now it can help you. I mean, but it will be helpful to you. And after you pass through that hard time, because there's a painful period of time there where you have to sit down with the pain. It's extremely painful what happened to you. But don't worry, you are going to see that it's the best thing ever happened to you. The pain that you feel from everything, best thing ever happened. It gives you a chance to rebuild and to rethink about how you do things. And you start to shut off certain areas. Certain people stop from coming into your life. You shut them out. Not by being rude, but by just being like, I am not doing that. You know? So, slow down, work on your skills. Don't rush, don't hurry. You don't need to. Take your time. One day at a time, one step at a time, rebuild your life. Now you can start look at the things that you want to look at. And you get moving in the direction where you want to go to. Some things that I think you should work on. You should read for memorization, and read to also change your subconscious programs. Get into the shape. Lift weights, push-ups, pull-ups, run. Work on your physique. That needs to be taken care of. How you look says a lot about you. Don't listen to what they're telling you. You don't have to be buff and big, but if you look attractive enough, if you are in shape, first thing comes to their mind, this is a disciplined person, because it takes discipline and hard work to be in shape. So you start doing all of that. And next thing, work on your relationship skills. Some people just doesn't know how to talk to people. These days, I'm making it easy these days. The people who want to be treated with love and respect, they can come into my life. The people who wants to be treated like trash, I don't want to treat anybody like trash. So what am I saying here? Those people need to exit out of my life and go somewhere else. Go to the people who are excited to treat you that way. I'm not gonna do that. You want to be treated love, kindness, care, and compassion? Please show up. I am here to assist you with those things. Right? So those are some skills you can work on there and make yourself better and take yourself to the marketplace and enjoy, more of life. You become more happier, more joyful, more peaceful, more loving, more calm. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave it there for right now, folks. Ryan here with a new video. Looking forward to see you soon in a brand new video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Catch y'all soon in a new video. Bye for now.